Hi, I'm Brian Haley. I'm with CAD One, an Autodesk value-added reseller out of Denver, Colorado. And today I'm going to be talking about text fields. Now, what are text fields? Well, basically you use a text field anytime you want text in your drawing to change based on data somewhere else. That data could be in your drawing, it could be out of your drawing, it can be on sorts of different places. Now, text fields can be used just about anywhere that you can use text. It can be in a piece of M text, it can be in a piece of D text. You can use it in attributes that are defined within a block or tables as well. And there are a lot of different fields that are available for us. Fields can reference objects in my drawing. Fields can reference Sheet Set Manager. They can also reference system variables in AutoCAD or in Windows as well. So let's go ahead and see an example of this in action. I'm going to create a plot stamp for use in my title block. Alright, so what we have here is I have a drawing template that I'm setting up for this particular project. And this is the title block that I'm going to be using for this project. And as a part of the title block, I want to have a plot stamp incorporated into this title block. So I'm going to use a piece of text, and in this text I'm going to place a field. So over here I have, right now, just a piece of text that is acting as a placeholder. This is where I want my plot stamp to go. This is the way I want it to look as far as the font and everything. And now into this I'm going to place a field. So I double click on this piece of text and it brings up my text editor. So I can come in here and I can remove this piece of text because I'm not going to be using that particular piece of text, and I want to insert a field. When I'm in the text editor, my ribbon shows me the context sensitive tab for the text editor. On the text editor is where I can insert a field. So I come up here and I insert a field. When I push this button, it brings up my field dialog box, and it shows me all the different fields that I can add. Here are all the different categories of fields I can add. Well, the first thing I want to put into this plot stamp is the file name. So I come down here to Document, choose File Name, and over here on this right-hand side is where I can choose the different properties. Do I want to see just the file name? Do I just want to see where the file is stored? Or do I want to see them together? And it also gives me the option to see the file extension. I hit OK, and it takes the drawing information and places it here in my text. Now I'm just going to put in a space and a dash and a space to indicate the next category. And in here I want to put in the Layout tab name. Now this is done through a system variable. So once again I come up here and I insert a field, and I'm going to change my field category to Other, and I'm going to choose System Variable. And the system variable I'm looking for is the C tab system variable. That's the current tab. So I scroll down here to find the current tab. Again, I can format it. Do I want it all capitalized? Do I want it lowercase? Those types of things. Hit OK, and it places the current tab in there for me. Again, space, dash, space. And now I want to put in who plotted it. So this is a Windows system variable. I come up here and once again insert a field. This one is found underneath Plot, and I can choose my login. So who is logged into this computer when this is plotting? Hit OK, and it places that information in for me. Again, a space, dash, space. And now I want to put in the date and the time that this drawing was plotted. So one final time, I insert a field. The category will be plot, and I'm going to choose plot date. And I want to show both the date as well as the time. And here's a ton of different formats that I can use to do that. This is the one that I want to use, so that's what I'm going to use. I hit OK, and it places it in there. Now if you notice, the plot date has 4 little dashes in it. That indicates that its field is not up to date. Well, when was this drawing plotted? This isn't a plotted drawing. This is a live drawing. This will be filled in when the drawing is plotted. Click outside of my text editor, say I'm done editing the text, and we're done. Now let's go ahead and see what happens when I make a change. So I come down here and I change the Layout tab name. This is no longer title block. This is now Sheet 12. If you look in my drawing, you can see it still shows title block, but as soon as I regen the drawing, so I type RE for regen, you can see that the plot stamp updates. Now when I plot this drawing, so I come up here to my Quick Access toolbar and click on Plot. Everything here looks just fine. I hit OK, and it plots the drawing to a DWF for me. Now let me go ahead and open up this DWF. So here's the drawing I just plotted. And as you can see over here on the edge of the drawing, I have my plot stamp. And my plot stamp is showing me the file name, the Layout tab, who plotted it, and when the file was plotted. If you like what you saw and would like to learn more, please visit our website at www.atyourdesktraining.com.